Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3 and welcome to MechWarrior Online, where giant stompy robots go boom and I tend to show off how bad a pilot I am. Yay for me. For this particular video I am dragging one of my enforcers out of the shed, in this case the ENF-5P variant. And as you can probably see from looking at it, it features a pair of rapid-fire autocannons as its primary weapon system. I've honestly never really tried to run this loadout before, so I'm not entirely sure how well it'll do. And I'm sorry to disappoint the speed freaks out there. And by the way, I count myself in your number. Lucky you guys. This mech is actually pretty slow for a medium mech in its current loadout. But let me actually show that to you. Here we go. Now, it's a bit of a mess, weapons are all over the place, but it is what it is. The entire thing is primary weapon, of course, a pair of Ultra AC5s, nice and tasty rapid-fire projectile weapons. Though I admit they are one of the projectile weapons I get along less well with. I can appreciate them, but they're not quite up there in my favourites list, to be quite honest with you. Though how much I like projectile weapons has been increasing so much of late. Anyway, those guys are supplied by a total of 6 tons of ammunition to keep them just chattering away, throwing shells in the general direction of the opponent. And this particular mech has a couple of bonuses for them. An extra 5% range on top of a whole load of other ballistic quirks, so the projectiles on this mech are quite nasty. But it also has 20% less jam chance to keep them firing in good order. Now, backing up the Ultra ACs is a pair of machine guns for if an enemy has weak armor, and just to add to the damage and help you exploit that. Though the machine guns only have a half ton of ammunition between them, so 500 shots and you're done with those. They don't really have any staying power, so you can't really waste them too much. Though that said, you can use them or not, it's up to you. And then lastly, in terms of armament, it has this cute little thing up here. Oh, look at that cute little small laser all by itself in the left torso. Yeah, that's the emergency backup weapon for if the projectile weaponry all runs dry. You've still got a small laser, but at that point you're pretty much out of the fight. But at least you can do something, right? You can still do a little bit of damage. Or you can just distract your opponent, whichever one you choose. Yeah. For mobility, it has a pair of jump jets, which increases its jump distance to the maximum in 21 meters, so that's good. And it has 3 double heat sinks to provide cooling, which brings it to a 1.85 out of 2 cooling. So this mech runs really, really cool. Under just about any circumstances imaginable, short of someone throwing a flamethrower at you, this mech shouldn't really be overheating or even getting close to overheating. It's just really, really cool build. Though that said, let's get to the major downside of this design. It is powered by a standard 175. Yeah, a standard 175, which propels it at... This is a medium mech that does 56.7 kilometers an hour. Yeah, 56.7. That's assault mech territory for most things, but nope, this medium mech does that, so yeah. Sadly, I would have preferred to actually mount an XL, but I don't have the slots for it. And I don't have any XLs in storage anyway, so even if I had the engine... Well, if I had the engine I could strip off a little bit of ammo or some backup weapon systems and cram it in that way, but I just don't have any engines available, so standard 175 it is. It'll get me places, just don't expect me to get there in record time. And of course, with all this firepower, endo steel is installed as a must, as is double heat sinks to help with the cooling, though honestly it doesn't need it. I could have gone with standard heatsinks, but actually, if you want to mount an XL instead, I would suggest you switch it to a standard heatsink, because this model I believe comes with double heatsinks as standard. Switch it down to a standard one and then you could fit an XL engine no problem. But yeah, that's just me. For modules. Here we go. Yep. For modules, I would recommend target info gathering. That'll help your smaller, closer range weapons, as well as your ACs, really lock onto where you want to hit a target, so that's a good one. And radar deprivation, because you are so sluggish, so you don't want to avoid incoming missiles, especially since you don't have your AMS system installed. So missiles are going to be a slight problem for this mech. Even if it's a medium, it just can't take much of a pounding, and it can't move quickly enough to really get behind cover in a good amount of time. So yeah, radar deprivation is a good one. For the weapon modules, I would honestly suggest you focus on the UACs. The other weapons are all backups, or they have limited ammunition, or just have a single, in the case of the small laser, so they're not much point. Just go for the UAC cooldown and then UAC range. Those two are your weapon modules of choice here. For my weapon groupings, I have the ACs set on alternate fire, so I can fire off one side, so I just poke an arm out and unload with the AC in a general direction and hope I actually hit something. Like, say, the broadside of a barn, maybe? That would be nice. I really hate barns. I like to try to shoot them all the time. Of course. Yeah. And then Group 3 is the small laser, which is the backup weapon, just sitting right there. Though that, I must point out that Control 3 on my mouse is actually the hardest one for me to use properly, so that's why it's on Group 3. While the machine guns, which are much easier for me to hit the button for, are on Group 4, and I'll just fire both of them off in tandem. Normally you'll be facing your opponent head on, full frontal assault kind of style with those, so they just both fire and they just a spray of bullets towards the opponent. That's really what this mech does. But yeah, that is what I have loaded with this. Wow, I am doing great with words today. That is what I have loaded my Enforcer with. A very projectile heavy loadout with a teeny little laser as a backup weapon just in case. But yeah, let's throw this into the fights and see how well it does.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
And here we go, HPG Manifold, which 99% of the time gets picked whenever it appears. Yeah, and the game mode is Conquest, so we get to conquer all the things. Here we go.
We captured resource point Sigma. They have resource point Gamma.
Okay, I need to actually move out because I am so slow, so I'm going to move over here and try to catch up with the rest of the people this way. Anyway, let us begin. You may notice that a lot of the videos of late have been featuring mechs with projectile weapons. Projectile weapons which are in a weapons grade above that of a machine gun. I know it's a confusing situation, isn't it? But I must confess something here. I have been converted to the Church of the Ballistic Weapon. Very, very much so. I actually found myself thinking about this of late, which is when I'm browsing the mechs in the store, I'm looking around and I'm thinking, what kind of cannon can I fit on that? So, yeah. My initial thoughts on looking at mechs actually does gear towards projectile mounts, so I'm actually okay with projectile weapons. I'm more than okay with projectile weapons. I like projectile weapons. And this is coming from a guy who used to generally hate projectile weapons and not use them in MechWarrior Online. I now can't look at a new mech without thinking, can I mount a projectile weapon on that? So that is a very strange thing for me. It looks like we've taken the low ground to capture the point. Okay, and there's enemies above, but I am a slow fire support mech, so I don't want to be wandering up there by myself. Not really. Not when all my allies are down here at the resource point.
Target acquired.
Hello, Shadowcat. What are you doing? No, Stormcrow. Why did I say Shadowcat? Weird. Oh, well, let's go over here and see if I can help out with that.
Target destroyed.
Oh, just fine. Oh well. There's more enemies coming, so it's all okay. I'm helping. I chant that like it's some kind of mantra and hope it'll come true sometime.
Keep it up.
Oh well. Yep, thank you for backing out of my way. And I'm very worried about this night gear. I think it's night gear anyway. Because he keeps going back and forth, so I'm trying desperately not to shoot him in the back. And that was just getting in my way so much. Oh well, the enemy's pushed back a little bit, so I guess I'll help out here a bit, but that night gear. Of all the mechs I could have hidden behind, he's... Oh.
The enemy is at 25%.
Sorry, Kodiak, didn't mean to get in your way. Oh, and there goes one of my ACs. But yeah, I blocked the Kodiak from advancing, I didn't mean to, so you know. Oh, there's someone over here, is there?
New target acquired.
No, they're up above. Oh well, the enemy's been driven off for the time being. The barbarians have been held at the gates, so we are okay for the moment.
Target spotted.
I just wish we weren't standing around here doing nothing. Anyway, I mentioned in the video yesterday, UAC 5 is... Oh, hello. UAC 5 is not one of my preferred projectile weapons. I mean, I like it, it's okay. I don't like the jam chance on it. That's not okay, but that can't be helped. Oh, hello. Does this thing have... Ow.
Missile.
Oh yeah, my legs were exposed there. But honestly, I do love...
No, I don't have to worry about this stupid game mode.
Well, he is cheerful.
Halfway to victory.
I actually do prefer the heavier punch of the more powerful ACs. They are... I like the might of an AC-20, or... Honestly, wait a second. I've just realised something. I like the devastating punch of an AC-10 LBX, but... AC-10, that's one I've not really tried to get to grips with. I think I know what I'm going to be doing next weekend. I'm going to be taking out some regular, bog-standard AC-10s. Oh, it's good to plan these things in advance. Now all I have to do is remember it until then and have some AC-10s on standby, ready to be thrown into some mechs and used. Ooh, that's a bit of a tall order. Oh well.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I don't have lower arm actuators, I don't think, so... Oh wait, yes I do. Oh. Aha! Take this! Ow, my poor torso!
Right
Ow!
Destroyed.
Darn it.
Right arm destroyed. Ultra autocannon destroyed.
Oh, that went well.
Machine gun destroyed.
Yes, I know all that stuff got
destroyed.
Look, I know what got destroyed. Thank you, silly computer. And oh, he's in a bad place, isn't he? Oops, kill steal. Sorry. Oh, I think I've slipped back around into one of those silly moods again. So I'm finding anything I do amusing, especially if it's bad. So, accidents even better. Stop doing that. Thank you. Oh, hello.
Left torso critical damage.
Almost there. One final push. Target spotted.
Holy... Oh, wow, we are winning this thing. My God. How?
Left torso destroyed.
Oh, that's me out of the
Left
fight.
arm destroyed.
Well, I know.
Laser
I am
destroyed.
a stick of an...
Ultra
I am an...
autocannon destroyed.
I am an enforcement stick. That sounds pretty bad, actually, when I say it like that,
Machine
but...
gun destroyed.
I am an enforcement stick.
Heat sink destroyed.
I'm helping. I'm a decoy. Hello, people. Look at me.
Honestly, guys, that really has worked together.
Whee! Ow. There we go. I enjoyed that far more than I should have, especially for doing a measly 80 damage. 80 damage. Ow. Just, wow. That didn't feel like I was only doing 80 damage. I was loving that. And then 80 damage. I'm sorry, I think I really am losing it today. My moods, I don't know. Oh well, at least I'd like to think it makes me more entertaining to listen to, and it definitely makes my commentary more lively, so... Yeah, I'll say that for it. But that said, I don't really like how slow this medium is, but I just don't have an XL to put in it. Anyway, on to the next fight. Here we go.
Reactor online. Sensor Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
And here we go. Mining Collective. Skirmish mode. Shoot anything that moves which isn't marked as a friendly. And some things that are, because that's just how I roll. Maybe I should just shoot this guy in the back and get it out of my system. Nah. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with me this video. I am like, I'm rolling. I am hip. I am sway. I am babbling my head off. I don't know why. Oh well, at least I stick by the belief that it makes me more entertaining to listen to at least, so there is that. Also, I just remembered, I have jump jets. Seriously, last match I completely forgot that I have those. I should be able to get up here with these actually, so... Whoops, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! And yay! Okay, made it.
Fuel at 0%.
That was really close. But yep, I now have a vantage point, so that's great. And a building to hide behind, even better. And I think that catapult has just joined me up here as well, so let's see. No enemies visible yet. They're all congregating over there, I think. So let's just wander around this side then. And see, try and get a better vantage point. I must admit, I didn't build this mech as a sniper, but if I can use it as a sniper, then bully for me. That'll be just fine. Made it. Okay. Let's see if I can catch up. Ooh, there's some enemy over there. Can't quite hit him though. I don't really hang back up here for sniping, to be quite honest with you. It's not something I generally do. I think I saw someone over there, didn't I? Still trying to get a... Oh, hello. I see you. And there goes that shadow cat. Though sadly I don't think I can join him unless I can... Nope, I fudged that up. Ow.
At 0%.
Oh well, I didn't die, that's good. Okay, let's try moving in then. Hello there! I see you! Oh jeez, I see lots of things! I see people! Ow! Ow. Well that cost most of my armour, but I enjoy going dakka on them, so it's all good. And there goes my torso armour. Yay! Let's see if I can hop up here.
At 25%.
Only just. 21 is barely enough, it seems, for doing general things, but yeah.
Center torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
As long as it's not coming from that way, I'm okay. Also, my ally out there is dead, so... Ow.
Left torso
The enemies are half
destroyed.
depleted. Keep pushing.
Left arm destroyed.
Yeah, I left my arm hanging out too long, so...
Destroyed. Ultra autocannon destroyed.
Yeah,
Machine gun destroyed.
I poked a bit too hard there.
Fuel
There's lots of enemies over there.
0%.
Ow.
I can punch back in the wall.
New target acquired.
Hello, fellow enforcer. How are you today? I hope you're doing better than I am. Oh, jeez, I'm about to have a very bad time, I think. Back up, back up. Leave me alone. Oh, I found the enemy team. Run away. Yep. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Leave me alone. Ow. How the... Oh. I think I'm on the crazy pills, but I don't have any crazy pills. That's the thing. But anyway, 174, that was much more respectable, that. And I was definitely keeping the opponent a bit busy, but yeah, we've won this one. I'm not on the crazy pills, definitely not. I think this fell move, I'm reacting to something. I know I'm reacting to something, I just don't know what. Anyway, this build, twin Ultra AC5s, it works. It's definitely a lot of fun. People tend to view that as a kind of troll build, I think, and also with twin AC5s.
No more hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
Twin UAC5s, I mean. They view it as a bit of a troll build, but it's fun, and it can be effective. I think it's just the main problem with the build for most people is that it's different to what they normally try to take on a medium mech, so they misplay it or something, because 174, that is still low for a lot of people, but I got 5 kill assists, so I was doing damage, and I got kill most damage dealt as well. I think that was the Hunchback, but I was definitely doing a lot of stuff there to help, so it's definitely a viable build. I was pulling my weight. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. Yay, I'm happy. But yeah, anyway, this has been I Am Mark III, taking a walk with a dual Ultra AC5 Enforcer, which I know I am aware is viewed as a slightly odd build, but hey, this is me. I had fun with it, and that's really all I care about. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show of me getting blown apart in 2 more matches, as usual, and in a shocking turn of events, we actually won both of them. So I don't know what's going on there, but matches with me in that we won. What is this madness? Yeah, see you all some other time.